Hey there, I just want to go over a couple of things as far as use and care on your brand new cabinets. Basically, this applies to all the cabinet brands and all the different vendors that we sell. Basically, when you have a pre-painted or a pre-finished cabinet, what you actually have is a catalyzed conversion varnish over some type of stain, or you have a catalyzed paint over some type of materials. That being said, there are certain do's and don'ts when it comes to cleaning your cabinets. The first thing you do not want to use are paper towels. You wouldn't clean a Corvette with a paper towel. You don't need to clean your cabinets with one. They're good for spills and cleaning up countertops, but do not use them on your paint. Another number thing is do not use a Mr. Clean magic eraser. Magic erasers are really, really horrible for finishes. The way they actually remove a marker or a pit on something is they literally take off a layer. They're melamine sponges. They're like a sandy cake of material that will actually take off finish. So don't use a magic eraser. And last thing is, soft scrub is not soft. Don't scrub with it. Comet is nothing but sand in a tube. You don't use any type of cleanser, quote unquote cleanser, to clean your cabinets. Again, same reasoning. They're going to have problems with residual. That's the other thing. You're going to have problems also with anything that's going to be like material wear away. So let's look at this kitchen set real quick. This is sage, I think, or a lily pad. This is lily pad as far as a color, real typical. But this is a 5-piece drawer and door front. So this center panel is a floating panel. There are grooves around this frame, and that frame is a 4-sided frame. So if I took an actual cleaner and cleaned this door, I'm going to have water or chemicals go in behind this and actually cause the finish of this to bubble up. So what should you clean your cabinets with? These are microfiber rags. They come in all kinds of colors. We recommend white ones or similarly colored ones. And the reason is because when you clean, you're going to spray your rag with any type of cleaner that is a clear cleaner. Let's be clear about that real quick. So cleaners, you can look right here. I got some cleaners come in colors, okay? If you have a colored cleaner, it more likely has ammonia in it. That's Windex Blue, Orange Glow, Simple Green, all kinds of different colored cleaners. The way they work is they use ammonia as a base stock as a solvent to clean, and that is extremely bad for any type of finished catalyzed paint varnish. Okay, anything that goes on the cabinets in a KCMA type cabinet, you don't want to use any type of ammonia to clean that. The best thing to clean your cabinets with is a regular Dawn dishwashing liquid, 2 drops. You take your microfiber cloth, you wet it, you put 2 drops of Dawn, 2 drops, not a big squeeze, 2 drops, and you make a suds or a lather. You twist this and you get every bit of the moisture out of it, so you have a damp Dawn wipe cloth, okay? You can clean this entire kitchen with that and it won't hurt a thing. It's not going to change anything, it's not going to damage anything, okay? The other thing is going to be clear cleaners. So Windex comes in a ammonia-free, it's clear. Fantastic is clear. 409 is clear. Different types of emollients and degreasers are clear. When it comes to that, though, again, can't stress this enough, you're not going to spray your cabinets, you're going to spray the rag. Last thing I'll tell you is, as far as what not to clean with, is bacon grease. And everybody in the world says, why in the world would you clean with bacon grease? Well, if you just did the dishes and then one of your pans had grease in it, some lasagna or anything, it is on this rag. And if you pull this rag out, you clean it off, smells great, I'll just use it to clean my cabinets. You're wiping bacon grease all over your cabinets, okay? So again, keeping these as cleaning cloths separate from your washcloths for your actual washing of your dishes and stuff is very, very, very important. The only other thing to tell you about is cotton rags will work just like microfiber rags. No problem at all. Cotton cloths are great. In chamois, of course, you can use that. It's a little bit more of an expensive piece. But don't ever, and I mean it, ever spray your cabinets with Pledge or Indust or some dollar store version of that, because if it gets that type of sealant on the front of this, it's going to leave fog or haze and it will not come off. The only thing you have to do then is just to actually clean everything till it has a consistent color to it. So when it comes to any type of cleaner that is a furniture polish, you don't want to use it on these. So wanted to go back real quick and address this. We do have a preferred cleaner. It's called Rejuvenate. This is something that's available broadly. You can get it at Home Depot, Lowe's, on Amazon, wherever you can find it. But Rejuvenate is a daily cleaner. So if you've got fingerprints, if you've got stuff that's wax or any kind of grease or something like this, and you want to use a cleaner daily, then you can use the Rejuvenate as a cleaner. And again, the 2 drops of Dawn dishwashing liquid everybody has on a wet cloth, that's kind of a universal cleaner for the cabinets. As far as the rest of this, as far as the cabinet's use, the only other thing to know is inside the cabinet in here, this is a actual vinyl coating that's on the inside. So no contact paper, don't put anything that's a cut to size contact down. That adhesive will lift the finish on the inside. But the puffy paper, the puffy rolls, perfect stuff as far as even a gap for stuff to clear up and dry or whatever if for some reason a wet cup or something got put in the cabinet. I think that's pretty much it. Going to cover it for use and care. Of course, if you have any questions at all for this, call me at 423-650-1051. You guys have a great day.